Hi, I'm Kevin Albers, the Sales and Marketing Manager here at Ducks and Cleats and ISO-Aire. So a great question just rolled in. What kind of maintenance is on the unit, and can you show us a little bit of the inside? This is our 1000 CFM unit over here. Give you an idea, simply open up the front cover here, and you can see we've got our fan, our variable speed controller, on-off switch, very easy to operate again. Simply to change out your pre-filter, remove this little magnet strip. Pre-filter is located right here. Pull that guy out, slide your new one in. Do this every 2 to 3 months, and we actually have a new extended life filter that you can get as well that has double the lifespan. The pre-filter is very important because it helps extend the life of the HEPA filter, which is here. To change out the HEPA filter, it's pretty easy across our units. We use securing bolts to secure the gasket for a proper seal. Simply loosen those, the HEPA filter should drop down, change it out, slide the new one in, tighten back up, and you're good to go. Again, that HEPA filter is 3 to 5 year lifespan. We even have gauges on the side of the units so you can see the static pressure so you know when it's time to service the filter. Then when you're done, simply slide it back on and you're good to go. If custom requests are needed for a locking style cabinet, we can also accommodate that. Again, we've lived in custom our whole lives, so if you have custom needs for that unit, we can build that into the design as well. On our other units, again, they're also very easy to access the filters. Our smaller ones actually have the panels on the back and the control panel on the back as well. So again, across our whole line, very easy to service the filters. And the best part is you don't have to service the filters very often. So it's, again, going back to that set it and forget it kind of mindset. Another question popped up is, should I also do ionization in the ductwork? Or what's the effectiveness of it? Well, again, a key piece there is ionization doesn't replace a HEPA filter. It's really important to have that higher filtration with ionization. Because A, when you put it in the ductwork, it may recombine with something else before it actually gets into that space. By having the ionization right at the discharge like we have, we're able to get those high ion counts right there in the space without having to run through the ductwork. This assures a far more effectiveness. Now you can put it in your coils or up in your units, and it'll help keep your coils clean. That's definitely not a bad way, but if you're looking to get the best solution and the most effectiveness in the space, really having HEPA and ionization in that space is the way to go. Our units actually can help clean the entire building envelope because by discharging, letting them run 24/7 because they're such a long life design, your return air is going to help pick up that clean air being output by the unit. Another key piece here, if you don't have any ventilation, these are extremely helpful. Rather than trying to add a whole bunch of ventilation or putting new rooftops on, just wheel it in, plug it in. Another question here about the lifespan of the UVC. Again, that's about a 9,000 hour life. They don't burn out, they just kind of lose their intensity after that span. Typically what we recommend is pick a date once a year that you change out all your bulbs, just to be on the safe side. The ionization doesn't have any maintenance to it. The ones we use have an automatic cleaner, so there's really no maintenance there. It's just UVC that you have to change out. Question about what do these rest on? Are they on casters? Are they on pegs? What are they on? We actually use a high-grade commercial caster, so whether you use a large unit or the small unit, they're very easy to move around. So whether you want to move them from a classroom or throughout the gym or to whatever space you need, we've designed it to be a very portable system for you. Another question about what kind of amperage. These all plug into a standard outlet, so you don't, again, have to do any rewiring. The nice thing is, for example, this is a 3.9 amps draw. That's max load. Even the big one, that's only a 10.4 amp. So most of your 15 or 20 amp circuits are going to have no problem running these. And again, that's at max load on the worst day. All the filters are plugged. They actually run typically at a far less rate than that. Color options, that's another question that's popping up here. Typically our standard colors are white, gray, and almond. But again, if you have a custom color or school colors or architectural colors you want to keep consistent with your design, we also have that available. All of our units do come standard with stickers. That's to help have this investment work for you to reassure the occupants of the building that something has been done. We also provide door stickers to go along, so when people come into your facility, they see right away that this type of technology is being used, that they can breathe easier knowing so. Someone asked if we use a squirrel cage fan. We do not. We actually use a high-end ECM backward curve fan, as you can see here. Again, this is not your typical fan you would find in your Home Depot type air purifier. This is a high-end commercial grade, basically used in the HVAC industry for buildings. Again, we chose that because we want it to last, we need the performance, and it's got to be energy friendly. Any other questions? Looks like we got a couple more coming in. Again, feel free. We're going to be sending out a copy of this presentation after for anybody that would like it. I think if you have any other follow-up questions after, again, feel free to reach out to us. We've got, again, a couple more rolling in here. Someone asking, why do we pull low and distribute air high? The main reason for that is all about getting the contaminants out of the breathing zone. You want to pull it away so you got clean air to breathe. Get those contaminants down low into the units to be captured. And you're distributing that air high across the ceiling so you're able to reach throughout the room and distribute that clean air. What you don't want to do is blow my dirty air, let's say I'm sick, have that air coming right across my face, blowing to the next person. A lot of small, inexpensive units simply blow air out the top, not being able to properly distribute that air. And with our pull low and blow high design, the right fan power, we're able to solve that challenge by being able to provide that proper air mixture flow. Someone wondering about testing and sort of any kind of data behind on the technology of HEPA and also UVC and ionization. It's a great question. Actually, HEPAs are been used for a very long time. They're very widely tested. There's a lot of regulation around them. So you can't just put a rating on there for kicks and giggles. Like, even NASA's done a lot of research on them. They're extremely effective, again, below those micron ratings. So just because they're rated to 0.3 microns doesn't mean they're not effective to 0.1. They're actually far more effective on that. They rate them to their worst ratings. Typically, I would recommend looking for a 99.97 or higher. Look for that medical grade HEPA because those are the cream of the crops that you want. We have also testing that's been done by independent labs by various manufacturers on ionization, and there's a lot of independent studies as well on UVC. You can find those on our website as well. We have a great link there that shows different research links you can take a look at. Someone's asking about the clean air delivery rate. I've seen a lot of, that is a term out there. I've seen it for a lot of residential type units. I've seen a lot of manufacturers try to hide their actual outputs by saying a clean air delivery rate and we can cover 3,000 square feet because rather than saying how much CFM they have. What's really critical is take a look at what's your filtration and how much CFM do you have. And then how big of a space are you trying to treat so you can get the right number of air changes. We have 1,000 CFM, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 300, 500, and 750 CFM options. Again, you can turn them down if you want slower speeds as well. The key piece here when evaluating for your facility, put the CADR aside, just look at how big is your space, square footage, or cubic feet, and how much CFM then do you need to purify that space, because it's all about air changes. Again, a lot of people can play sort of slick marketing with the CADR and how much square footage they cover with that. But when you really break it down by CFM and air changes, it creates a pretty level playing ground that way. And ensures that you're not getting sold something that's actually not doing what you thought it would be. Get the right size, the right CFM output with the right filtration, you have a solution that's right size for your facility. Another question just popped up. Can you change the direction of the airflow? Actually, yes, that's a very good point. We actually use a double deflection grill so you can tailor the airflow left, right, up, down to what your facility needs. It really works great because every facility and every room is different and where you can actually locate the unit may be different. This really allows you to tailor the airflow to what is needed for you, rather than a lot of other units come with a stamped out grill. These are commercial grade double deflection grills. Work really well. Again, all about making the unit more effective. Another question, good one here, is what if you don't want it on the floor? Well, we actually have hanging designs available as well. So if you want it in the ceiling or you want it off the floor and hanging from the ceiling, we actually have hanging models available as well. So whether you want it on the floor or hanging, we have, again, a wide variety because we know everybody has a different need and trying to give you the best options for what's right for your facility. And then lastly, how durable are they? Very durable. Again, we're not making them out of plastic. We're not using cheap end components. We chose the best components out there in a durable construction because we're trying to provide a long-term investment for you so you have clean air today and for many years going forward. So that's why, again, we use that durable 22-gauge steel construction, not plastic, using long-life components, high-capacity filters, and high-end medical-grade technology. Actually, it looks like one more. Do we rent, lease, or finance? We actually do have leasing and financing options available. Just let us know. We've partnered with some different lenders that can help you with this. Keep in mind there are a lot of grants and funding out there, especially with the recent stimulus packages out there, especially for schools, daycare, and senior living facilities. There's a lot of options out there for you to have this kind of equipment or similar types help covered by the government through this new funding. Looks like that's it. Again, for more questions, feel free to send us an email or give us a call. We've got a lot of experience and engineers here to help everybody work through what their challenges are and get the right solution for your facility. I want to thank you guys very much for coming again to this presentation on our ISO-Aire. If you're looking for a personalized Zoom call or meeting with your staff or facility, please reach out, let us know. We're happy to schedule that. Our phone number can be found on our website at iso-aire.com. Again, we're happy to come out. We offer a lot of one-on-one consultations because we know every facility is different. The good news is we have the experience and the knowledge to walk you through on what the recommendations and what technology to look at to keep your safe space and have healthy, clean air for its occupants. Thank you guys so much and have a great rest of your day.